Hi, hello, welcome to another vlog. If this is your first time here, my name is Quisha, aka Paperback Shawty. How you doing? You alright? I'm good, y'all. So, this is like a little mini vlog. A short vlog for once. I got invited to an event in the Tampa Bay area. It's more so like Palm Harbor. Upcoming Tampa event ties true crime storytelling with a real murder. A Tampa Bay murder? Yeah, I'm going to an event in Crystal Beach. I'm gonna read this because I don't want to get it wrong. It is an event by the author M.F. Gross. M.F. Gross, motherfucking Gross, no. His name's Michael, but M.F. Gross, I love the name. It's giving Karen Slaughter a little bit. So M.F. Gross is hosting a live presentation in Crystal Beach. He will be revisiting a real 1949 murder that shook the quiet town and resulted in one of Florida's largest manhunts. They know I love the murder. How did they know? So that's what we're gonna do tonight. There's gonna be never before seen photos, hayride, and of course I get to meet the author. I will be getting another book. Oh Lord, oh. It's gonna take you through a guided hayride tour through the exact locations featured in his book Madman, combining authentic history with the suspense of a thriller. So that's what we're doing tonight. If that sounds fun to you, keep watching.
Look out and see all these smiling faces here to celebrate death and murder. One of the things I tried to do with the book Madman is take the reader back and set them in 1949 and let them experience what it was like for the people that lived here, not only in Crystal Beach, but around Pinellas County. So I became just enthralled with this story, and the more I started reading about it, the more fascinated I became. I just couldn't believe this wasn't a movie. You would say Crystal Beach and people would say, oh, the murder town, the murder place. But tonight we're going to be here and we're going to go back and we're going to visit 1949. And we're going to talk a little bit about the story and what happened.
The story was so good and interesting. They also said that there is an audiobook coming out and they're going to do a documentary soon, so I'm very excited about all that. But now I'm waiting to go on the hayride and see like all the sites where everything took place. It should be super interesting. There were a lot more people here than I thought were going to be here. We'll talk a little bit more when we get home, you know, official debrief and all of that. But for now, let's get on this hayride.
Crystal Beach, they took up a collection, but he caught up to the ambulance, and you can see there's windows here, so they're looking right out over Vincent. Could have been a big delay if the postmaster wouldn't have seen the ambulance go by, because Terry would have taken a while to find the crime scene. It's the middle of an August afternoon. It has just rained. This area we just came by, which is all clear now, this was all woods. Instead of taking the longer path down the road, Thelma takes a shortcut. Now, keep in mind, she's bleeding. She has a gash on her head. She has a concussion. She carries her baby through the woods all the way back to the Cotton's house in the middle of this afternoon.
Let's debrief. Very cool, interesting event. I had no idea all that happened in my neck of the woods. I wasn't expecting so many people to be there. Like, whoa. And I got there early. One second, I'm taking my contacts out. I got there like 15 minutes early. I even pulled over to the side of the road because I'm like, I don't want to be too early. Like, I didn't want to show up 30 minutes early. I probably should have shown up 30 minutes early. The little town came out, okay, to hear about this murder. The guy that had got in contact with me who organized the event, he, thank goodness, saved a seat for me because I would have been standing in the back, standing up the whole time, and I don't think I would have been able to do that. They said one of the actors from Scandal narrated the audiobook. Y'all, I love Scandal. Got my book signed by the author. The hayride was so cute, even though I didn't get on the hay because there were so many people. I hitched a ride on the back of somebody's golf cart. This was a golf cart town. So many golf carts. I think it was like 20 or 30 golf carts out there. And then we drove around town to where all the places where the story took place. It's so crazy how everything was so close. That guy went on a little spree. Well, he tried to. He did a lot of damage. The author is such a good storyteller too. I was hooked. He was telling it the right way. He did little cliffhangers. He did a little fake out. He had us all nervous at one point. He said something that was like, and then he paused dramatically. It was like, well. Everybody's like, oh, really fun. I'm glad I went. I'm proud of myself for going alone. I thought I would be more uncomfortable. I wasn't all that uncomfortable, just quiet because I didn't have anybody to talk to, but everyone was very nice. It was definitely a town where everybody knows your name. Linda down the street and all them, they know each other, right? It's so crazy, all these little towns and stuff that are around me. I've lived here my whole life and never even heard of damn Crystal Beach, y'all. It's 20 minutes up the road. Also, those people on those golf carts, everybody had a tumbler with something in it, okay? I know they weren't drinking that much damn water, but you know what? That's my kind of town. Really looking forward to listening to the audiobook now. Let me see if it's on Spotify. There it is. Oh, it's not included in my premium. Oh, I was going to make this its own vlog, but then I realized it's not going to be its own vlog. I'm just going to throw it in Paperback Problems because we did get a book. Okay, another addition to the Paperback Problems. So that was that. I'm going to go wash my face, get ready for bed. I'm tired. What time is it? Girl. Oh, it's 9:30. Stop. Okay. I mean, to my credit, I was up at 5:30 this morning. I had a Pilates class. I had an early Pilates class, so I've been up since 5:30 this morning. I'll put all of the author's information in the description box, y'all. Check him out. He was so nice. Also, the proceeds that he got tonight from the book all go back to the community center where we were, like the children's community center or something like that. So that was just amazing. Yeah, I'm so thankful that I got invited out. Thank you, Chris and Salika, for inviting me. Thank you, MF Gross, for having me. Y'all, get madman. I hope the clips that I got did it justice, and I've tried to leave it as a bit of a tease. I didn't want to put the whole story in the vlog because you need to go read the book. The story was tea. They were acting crazy back in the day. I'm not surprised. Crazy book. Fun night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hi, happy Tuesday. Y'all, it's time for the next event. Wait, before we get this started, let's start this clip off with a shot. It is the afternoon. I usually like to take these in the morning, but I need a little bit of an afternoon pick-me-up. It's been a day, but I'm going to take a ginger shot. This says fiery plus ginger. I think I got this from Nature's Food Patch. I don't know, but y'all know this is not my Trader Joe. This ain't Joe, but it looks huge and it says fiery and ginger. I'm keeping this. That's 5:17. The workday is over. We're heading out to St. Pete for an event. Meeting up with Sharonda. Before I tell you about it, let's take a shot. Cheers, happy Tuesday. I'm scared. Ooh. All right. Who are you? I like this. Still not as spicy as a Trader Joe one. I'm gonna call it Trader Joe because I like calling him Joe, but that's the next best one so far. I feel alive. I was supposed to have this book read by now so that when I go to the event tonight, I can just pick up my trophy. But since Kennedy, Danae, and I are still reading First Family, that stopped me from reading this book because I was supposed to buddy read it with Kennedy. We were gonna read it right after First Family. First Family is definitely longer. It's a longer book than Maggie Gray, so it's taking us a little bit longer. No problem though. I'm still going to the event and Kennedy and I are still gonna read it right after we finish First Family. So the book, y'all, and it's on Kindle Unlimited right now. Ring Shout by Djèlí Clark. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I think it's Djèlí. So we're gonna meet him tonight. He's gonna be at the event telling us about the book that I should have read before the event, but that's okay. I still want to go and hear about it. I just have to prepare myself for possible spoilers and be okay with that because it's my fault for going to an event, you know, not having read the book. Let me tell you what the book is about because I was going to go into it blind, but In America, demons wear white hoods. In 1915, the birth of a nation cast a spell across America, swelling the Klan's ranks and drinking deep from the darkest thoughts of white folk. All across the nation, they ride, spreading fear and violence among the vulnerable. They plan to bring hell to earth. That is happening right now. Actually. But even Ku Kluxes can die. Oh, standing in their way is Maurice Boudreau and her fellow resistance fighters, a foul-mouthed sharpshooter and a Harlem Hellfighter. Armed with blade, bullet, and bomb, they haunt their hunters and send the Klan's demons straight to hell. But something awful's brewing in Macon, and the war on hell is about to heat up. Can Maurice... I think it's Maris. Can Maris stop the Klan before it ends the world? Oh, yeah, I'm into that. So the genres that it's in according to Goodreads, and let me go see what the real genre is, child, because Goodreads is putting it under every damn kind of genre. The book is available on KU. That's how I was going to read it. I still have it downloaded, and I still plan to read it on my Kindle. It's only 193 pages, so under 200 pages of quick read. Black and African American horror, Black and African American fantasy fiction, Black and African American historical. Okay, so it's horror, fantasy, and historical fiction. Period. So that's what's on the agenda for tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to step out tonight, so let's go. I'm like, oh, cute.
So they get them every month. But actually, directly, this came from, not me, I didn't come up with this, but this is from former slaves, free people who were interviewed in the late 1920s and 1930s as part of the Works Progress Administration, right? Which was created during the New Deal to give people work. This is the WPA. Sent people all over the country recording America's folkways, America's songs, folklore, stories, so that America would have a repository of it. And we still do it at the Library of Congress, if you can still find it. But it's a whole story.
Hello, editing me here. I just realized that I never closed out the day when I went to the Ring Shout event. Let me tell y'all about the Ring Shout event. That was so much fun. The person that was interviewing him, her name was Silk Jasmine. Such amazing questions. Even after every question she asked, he was like, that's a great question. And they were amazing questions. As y'all know, I didn't read the book, but Sharonda did. And Sharonda said that the interview made her want to reread the book again because she felt like there were things that she missed that he talked about in the interview. So incredible interview, and there were no spoilers, none that I can remember anyway, so I'm still very excited to read the book. Hopefully I'll be able to read it in the next few days. Y'all, we're still reading First Family. I think we're like almost at the 90% mark, so I imagine I'll probably be able to read Ring Shout in the next vlog, or at least talk about it in the next vlog, so be on the lookout for that. But that was such an amazing event, and I actually returned to this bookstore in a few days, so I'm so glad I found it. Amazing bookstore, the selection incredible. I followed them on Instagram so I can look out for more events by them, because that was such a great event. So this is the debrief for Ring Shout. Let me know if you've read the book. Back to the vlog. I'm back at the scene of the crime. I'm back in Crystal Beach. I came down here because I needed to get another like shot near the water. I never got one. So we're about to do that, and then I want to get one like a signage shot that's just like welcome to Crystal Beach or something like that. I don't know. So we're walking down to get some photos. My husband got distracted by a tree or something. I don't know where he is. So look at it though. It's beautiful. Look how cute, y'all. Y'all, look what I found. Look what I found. We just went to TJ. I'm in danger. Good morning. Wait. It's still the morning. Good morning, happy Sunday. We're off to the final event for this vlog. Before I get to yapping, let's start the day off right. I went to Trader Joe's yesterday, as y'all saw in that 2-second clip. The last time I went to that Trader Joe's, there was not a Barnes & Noble next door. I have to go explore it. Yeah, so I finally got the best ginger shots there ever were. There's so many noises right now. It's already spilling and dripping, of course. Let's take our shot together. Cheers, happy Sunday. No, that is what I'm talking about. I like to suffer like this. Okay, now I have to wash my hands. I'll be right back. There's a market. It's called Mezzo Market in St. Pete, and Steamy Lit is gonna have a pop-up there. Perfect opportunity. I get to get out of the house. I get to go see what Mezzo Market is because I've never been, and we get to go see what's going on at Steamy Lit. Florida is finally starting to experience the slightest chill. Let me tell you what it is today. Oh. Well, it's 80 degrees, but it's a cool 80. It's not blistering hot. Hopefully it's not too hot. We're not gonna be out there for too long.
Y'all, it is so hot.
Hopefully it's not too hot.
Y'all, it is so hot.
It's a cool 80.
So hot.
Pop in a couple of bookstores if there are more than one, because I think it might be next to Tombola Books, where we went to the Ring Shawty event. I didn't really get an opportunity to really look around the bookstore. They had it arranged for the interviews. If we're near there, I would like to go in and do a proper browse. Yesterday when we were out and about, my husband came with me to like run my errands. I had to go back to Crystal Beach, and then we went to Trader Joe's, and then we went to Whole Foods. I got so anxious. It was just too crowded, and I got like overstimulated. I had to come home and be like nonverbal for a few hours. It was a lot going on. I know it's gonna be like that again today, but I'm prepared mentally for that.
It's a little crowded here, and I'm trying to not be overwhelmed.
I'm prepared to be in crowds today. I know what I'm getting myself into today.
With anxiety, but it's not going very well.
I can see. I just came on here to say hello, happy Sunday, and we're gonna spend the day together at the Mezzo Market. That's the event for today, and hopefully that'll be the end of this vlog. I don't know. I do want to get this up kind of quickly. I know y'all don't want to watch me do my makeup, so I will see y'all when we're headed to the market.
Okay, we are at the market. It's a lot of people here. A lot of people in costumes, which is super cute. I'm looking for dogs in costumes specifically. But first we're gonna go by the Steamy Lit pop-up, and then we're gonna walk around because it's like a bunch of tents and shops and stuff. So we're gonna browse around. Look, there's a dog. The first costume dog, a gentleman. So cute. Airbud. What? Oh, little baby. You're a baby. A little sweaty, but stopped for a drink and walk around. I haven't seen Steamy Lit. I don't know where they are. This goes like all the way up and down. This is Central, right? This goes all the way up and down Central, so I don't know if we're ever gonna see them, but I did see like a little library, and I got a little bit of footage. It's a little crowded here, and I'm trying to not be overwhelmed with anxiety, but it's not going very well. So we'll see in a little bit. Once my drink takes effect, maybe it'll be a little bit. So cute. Airheads? Yes, airheads for you. Right now I can do a proper browse. Hello. Hi, welcome. Yes. Y'all, we found a puzzle, and there's like a mystery solving aspect within, so of course we're buying this. Y'all, it is so hot, but we stopped for a beer. It's called Cage Brewery.
It's hot.
We are dripping sweat, like, oh my gosh. A lot hotter than I thought it was. Cut to me talking about how the weather was so nice earlier today.
It's a cool 80. It's not blistering hot.
Yeah, so it's not like that. It's like this. But we're getting ready to leave. I'm so sad I couldn't find Steamy Lit, but that's okay. I still got a book. I got Savage Blooms, a physical copy. Y'all know how I ate that up and talked about it so much in the last vlog. So we're gonna have our beer and then we're gonna head home because it's hot as hell.
Well, we've come to the end of the vlog. It's time to wrap it up, y'all. I had so much fun at all of the events that I went to. So excited about all my new books. So let's review quickly the Mad Men event, the hayride, the presentation by the author, all of the like tools on display and all that. So interesting. Very excited to read this book, and I'm going to listen to this on audio because of the guy from Scandal
narrating the book, so I must listen. Then the Ring Shout event. I'm actually starting this, I think, tomorrow. I'm gonna check with my buddy read partner. That interview had me ready to buy his entire catalog. An amazing, amazing interview, and I can't wait to read this. 'Tis the season. We're gonna do my official November TBR. Might as well tack it onto this. Why not? But this will be included. Finally from, oh, this bookmark is so cute. I just saw this. Look at their bookmark that I got from the bookstore. Too cute. Oh my gosh, I love. And of course at Mezzo Market, I grabbed my physical copy of Savage Blooms. I went on quite the tangent in my last vlog about my love for Savage Blooms, so of course I had to get my physical copy. I don't love this cover, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think this cover matches what's going on in this book, and I feel like this cover might deter people from buying this book. But read the description, and if that calls to you, I highly recommend you read this book and come back to me and let me know your thoughts. I need somebody to talk to about this. This just came out and I gotta talk, okay? All right, so those are the 3 books that I got at all of my events. Let's get into my November TBR. I'm actually making a TBR for November because I know exactly what I want to read, okay? Now, of course, I forgot I got this from the same bookstore, so now I have 2 of these books. First up, Ring Shout. Who Was Changed and Who Was Dead by Barbara Commons. Out There Screaming, an anthology edited by Jordan Peele. I'm ready for the spooky short stories. Placing the pause on the H.P. Lovecraft. Again, if you saw the last vlog, you know what's going on with that. This book that I'm going to open, Sharonda gave this to me after the Ring Shout event. A birthday gift from her. Wilbur, you scared me. You wanna come in here making noise now? Wilbur's here. He leaves tomorrow. Okay, I think they heard you. Speaking of S.T. Gibson, I will be reading Dowry of Blood immediately. I need to read everything she writes now. Sharonda, thank you so much. I cannot wait to read this. Y'all know the Snorts and Snoots. Wilbur's here. You wanna say hi? Okay. And finally, if I can squeeze them in, I want to read Bride and Mate by Allie Hazelwood. What do y'all think of this TBR? Get a good look at her in all her glory. I've crunched the numbers. I'm happy to report we've improved. I did say in the last Paperback Problems that this would be happening, that there would be changes. We're going to see my numbers improve, and they have. Let's review, shall we? Total number of books that I own is 309. Since the last Paperback Problems, we've added 34 new books to the TBR. Read books went up to 74. Unread books went up to 235. What that means is, I believe the last percentage was like 20-point-something%. Now my percentage of read versus unread is I have 24% read. An increase, y'all. Those numbers are only going to continue to improve because due to recent events, I have to unload quite a few books, including an entire series that I bought and didn't even get to read, but it's got to get the hell up out of here. So look out for that tea in the next vlog. So y'all, I think I read it somewhere. Maybe I saw it on a TikTok, a documentary, some sort of very important article. It says that by subscribing to my channel, this channel right here, increases your reading speed. Now, you're going to have to subscribe to let me know if that's true. Report back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.